Hello, 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 and welcome back to Role Playing Games Cast. We are your hosts, Tony.
And I'm Joe, and this is our bi-weekly We Are Not Dead Yet update.
We're here just to tell you that we're not dead. We figured all of you out there in the RPG-scape missed us dearly and needed an explanation as to why we've not released our episode. So yeah, we're not dead, and we are in fact going to be releasing an episode very soon, starting again our Kingdom Hearts playthrough.
That's right. We both got really busy. It was hard to find time to record. We did actually record an episode 1 for Kingdom Hearts, but we were both pretty tired, and it wasn't our best work. So somewhere out there is a lost RPGC episode that you might not ever hear.
Or maybe you will hear when we get famous and we release it.
Or maybe, yeah, you might hear it. We'll see. We're going to re-record episode 1. Kingdom Hearts is the game. We're not dead. Tony, you've been very busy. I've been busy too. We're happy to be back, though.
Yeah, I've missed it.
Yeah, me too. I've got a lot that I'll want to talk about, both with video games and otherwise. I'm sure you do too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely been a very busy, marching band is a busy time of year.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely excited to get back into it.
So if you want to,
I love video games.
If you want to blame anybody for that episode or for this upcoming episode being so late, blame Tony's students for being too good at music.
Actually, they did a great job, and I'm real proud of them.
Awesome.
It was a very successful season. So yeah, this is just a quick update. I feel like we should share something, so it's not a 2-minute episode. I've got a funny story that may or may not be appropriate for the air.
Oh boy, that's got me worried.
But it's really funny, and I'm going to share it.
Okay.
And then Joe, in classic Joe fashion, will tell me whether or not I can air it.
Okay.
Joe is the sounding board, guys. Basically, everything that is aired has to go through Joe approval.
We are going to, if this is not approved, we're just going to bleep out the entire story. So this may just be like 2 minutes of a really loud bleep. Guys, I regret to inform you that Tony's story did not meet the criteria the high standards that we have here at the Role Playing Gamecast. So Tony is here to tell you a more appropriate replacement story.
All right, so it's a real quick story. So I'm on a committee at my school, and it's a committee that is dedicated to kind of improving school culture and that kind of stuff. And sometimes these meetings get a little too serious, or they get too kind of bogged down. So sometimes I like to inject some humor in there to make people laugh, because that's just kind of like who I am. And so at the end of the meeting, we were telling funny stories, and then there was this one teacher, and she has on her board, she writes X amount of days since she's had a soda, because she's trying not to drink soda anymore. And unbeknownst to her today, one of the students in the class, I'm laughing telling this story, one of the students in the class changed the word from soda to sex.
Oh, boy.
And so during her class, she couldn't get any of the kids to pay attention.
Oh,
and she's
wow.
like, what is going on today? And one of the kids is like, Miss, look at the board. And she did, and that was what was on the board.
Man, you're really setting yourself up with that, though. Like that seems like a rookie. That seems like a rookie mistake. To be honest,
she's a seasoned teacher. She is not a new teacher.
Yeah, wow. Because that's how is that the first time that's happened?
I don't know, but I thought that was the funniest thing that I had heard ever about teaching.
Wow!
And I was real excited. All right, Joe, what's your update? What's your one update that you're going to share with the group?
I finally finished Breath of the Wild.
Whoa!
Which took I think I've been playing that game for like a year and a half. I got it at launch, and I've been playing it off and on, and it took me forever to beat it, but I finally did. And I'll share more in-depth thoughts when we do our side quests section next episode. But yeah, I finally freaking beat it, and I loved it.
That's amazing. Yeah, I as you might expect, have been busy, so I've not had a lot of shots. I've not beat that many games. I've beaten a couple. Oh, did you beat Spider-Man?
No, still working on that.
Oh. Okay, well, we'll get to talk about Spider-Man
slowly.
Next.
Yeah,
cool. Well, all right, guys, that's it. That's the update. We're not dead yet. We're recording a new episode soon, and should be released next week. Hopefully, I'm thinking. What do you think, Joe?
I think that it depends on how confident you are in your editing speed.
I am very confident in my editing speed.
All right,
I'm an editing ninja.
I've always said that.
Nobody editors better than me.
Oh man, and just to give you guys a taste of how good Tony is at editing, all the previous episodes were compiled together from a podcast that we previously did about woodworking. Tony just reorganized all the words into ways that made it sound like we were just ad hoc recording a podcast about Final Fantasy VI.
No one is more talented than me, is all I'm trying to tell
one.
you. We weren't going to tell anybody because we didn't want the news to get out about how good I was at editing. But you know what? It's time. So, Joe, can we remind the audience where we're playing up to?
So,
do you remember?
Episode 1, I believe, is going to be up until Wonderland, right?
Up and through Wonderland.
Up until Wonderland and through Wonderland. And I think you actually have the option to choose between Wonderland and the Coliseum, but we're assuming that everyone chooses Wonderland first, which I did. And that's our stopping point. Because it is the
lower star.
Right. You have
No.
No, I think that's right. It's 1 versus 2 for the Coliseum.
Okay, yeah. So our stopping point will be just after Wonderland.
So episode 1, 2 will be recorded over the weekend, and hopefully you'll hear it next week.
Yeah.
And if you're so good at editing, Tony, why don't you edit episode 1 back into shape?
Joe, I think it was a little bit of a dumpster fire. We were so tired. I don't know if there's any amount of editing that's going to fix that. You should be excited. That one guy in the Discord server is going to be super excited.
Oh, man, that guy's going to be real pumped.
In fact, you should tell him right now.
I will.
You got to put it in the Discord server right now. So, yeah, guys. So, play along. You know, a lot more people have access to this game than Final Fantasy VI. So, it's a great game. Kingdom Hearts 3 is just around the corner. Get your friends to play along.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you soon.